Well, we're travelling back in time again. I'm going to see how well we can recreate the year 1938. Let's see what happens. Well, there's a couple of things we're going to have to just accept will never be right for 1937. If we look at the design of the station buildings and canopies, we realise that that is sort of 60s style, straight concrete type of construction. All the overhead wires, of course, would not have been there in 1938. All these portals, gantries, masts, etc. would simply not have been there. So we'll just have to suspend belief and pretend they're not there, if that's okay. Colour light signals, of course, didn't come in until the modernisation plan of the 50s. But unfortunately here at Northway you will not see any semaphore signals. 1938 is right in the middle of the era of the Big Four. So I'm doing this by Big Four representatives. Starting with the LNER. I know what you're going to say. Flying Scotsman. But we can't. This is model of an A1 Flying Scotsman. And it was converted to an A3 in the mid-20s. Oh. How about the Gressley V2? That's nicely turned out in LNER apple green, isn't it? Well, it is, but look very closely. Overhead line warning flashes, because it's in the preserved livery, which it would have had after it was rebuilt. Bye. Third time lucky, maybe. How about the D49? The Hunt class. I think she fits the bill, don't you? Next it's the turn of the Great Western Railway. We have the Star class, Knight of the Grand Cross. I had to choose this one of all my Great Western locomotives because of the logo. When we look closely, allowing for the focus, we see the shirt button insignia for GWR. And 1938 is slap bang in the middle of that period. So anything that doesn't have the shirt button won't be allowed. So all the coaches have to be shirt buttons, which they are. Now the LMS. What am I going to choose? Well, it's 1938. It's got to be the Princess Coronation class, pulling the Coronation Scot. The Big Four companies: the LNER, the LMS, the Great Western Railway, and the Southern Railway. Oh, not again. No representative from the Southern Railway. It's looking like the Big Three and the Southern Railway here at Northway. Sorry about that, viewers. That's just the way it is. 1938, the year of the speed record set by the A4 Streamlined Pacific. Gadwall will represent the A4s today because Mallard is actually in the wrong livery. It's in late BR crest, which puts it between 1955 and 1965 roughly. So Mallard not appearing today, but Gadwall can take Mallard's place, and Gadwall can pull a rake of Pullman coaches as a guest loco for today, to make up for the fact that there is no Southern Railway representative. Let's watch them running.